Demystifying ISF bond requirements for importers. Welcome to our video on ISF bond requirements for importers. In this video, we will discuss the significance of ISF bonds and their requirements for importers. Understanding ISF bond requirements is essential for importers to comply with U.S. Customs and Border Protection (CBP) regulations and ensure a smooth customs clearance process. Let's dive in. An ISF bond is a type of surety bond that importers may be required to obtain to fulfill their obligations related to the Importer Security Filing (ISF). The ISF bond serves as a financial guarantee to CBP, ensuring that importers adhere to the requirements laid out for ISF filings. It provides protection for CBP against potential non-compliance and acts as a way to secure the importation process. The ISF bond requirement applies to importers who are not self-filers or licensed customs brokers. If an importer lacks a continuous bond with CBP, they are generally required to obtain an ISF bond as a condition for filing the ISF. The bond serves as a form of security, assuring CBP that the importer will meet their obligations regarding ISF filing. The ISF bond helps ensure compliance with ISF requirements and encourages importers to fulfill their obligations regarding accurate and timely filing. By obtaining an ISF bond, importers demonstrate their commitment to meeting the regulatory requirements and maintaining smooth customs clearance processes. The ISF bond amount can vary based on factors such as the volume of imports, the importer's compliance history, and the specific requirements set by CBP. The bond amount is generally set at a level that reflects the estimated duties, taxes, and potential penalties associated with the shipments covered by the ISF bond. Importers can obtain an ISF bond from a licensed surety company. The surety company acts as the financial guarantor, providing assurance to CBP that the obligations associated with the ISF will be fulfilled. Importers should work with experienced customs brokers or trade professionals to determine the appropriate bond amount and identify reputable surety companies for acquiring the bond. It is important for importers to understand that an ISF bond is distinct from a customs bond or a continuous bond. While a customs bond covers a broader range of obligations related to importing goods, an ISF bond specifically focuses on the requirements related to the ISF. Importers may need to maintain both types of bonds depending on their import activities. The terms and conditions of an ISF bond are typically determined by the surety company issuing the bond. Importers should carefully review the terms and obligations outlined in the bond agreement before entering into a contractual relationship with the surety company. By understanding the obligations attached to the ISF bond, importers can ensure compliance and fulfillment of their obligations. In the event of non-compliance with ISF requirements, CBP has the authority to make a claim against the ISF bond. If an importer fails to timely or accurately file the ISF, CBP may assess penalties or take other enforcement actions. In such cases, CBP can make a claim on the ISF bond to recover any monetary losses or financial obligations resulting from the non-compliance. Importers should be aware that the ISF bond requirement does not eliminate their responsibility to meet their obligations under the ISF. The bond simply provides financial security to CBP. Importers must still ensure proper and timely ISF filings and comply with all regulatory requirements. Maintaining good compliance practices and working closely with customs brokers or trade professionals is crucial for importers to fulfill their obligations under the ISF. Customs brokers can guide importers in navigating the complexities of ISF filing, ensuring accuracy and timeliness in compliance with the requirements. Regular communication with the surety company that issued the ISF bond is important. Importers should inform the surety company of any changes in their import activities or circumstances that may impact the ISF filings. By keeping the surety company informed, importers can help ensure ongoing compliance and maintain a good working relationship. Importers should also consider periodic reviews of their ISF compliance practices to identify and address any deficiencies or areas for improvement. Regular self-audits and assessments can help importers maintain a strong compliance posture and minimize the risk of errors or non-compliance with ISF requirements. In conclusion, the ISF bond requirement is an important aspect of ISF compliance for importers. By obtaining an ISF bond, importers demonstrate their commitment to meeting their obligations related to ISF filings. Collaboration with customs brokers, maintaining good compliance practices, and working closely with reputable surety companies contribute to a smooth customs clearance process and ongoing compliance. We hope you found this video informative and helpful in understanding the ISF bond requirements for importers. By prioritizing compliance and understanding the role of the ISF bond, importers can better navigate the ISF filing process. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos on customs brokerage and international trade topics.